my name's Miranda, and you are watching my Monster High doll review. Today, I have been asked to review the brand new Lagoona and Cleo Scaris 2-pack. I was really excited about the 2-pack because Cleo is like my favorite, and I was like, if they don't have a Scaris Cleo, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So then they came out with this, and everything's okay. Now, one of the things that a lot of people really liked was that they came with an extra pair of shoes, which is really cute, and both of them come with a cute little scarf. So you can see here that the packaging is just about the same as all the other Scaris packaging, with the little skullets and berets all across, and the pretty swirls and spider webs and that sort of thing. Here's the back. They have all of the main girls have been put on it, so Skillita, the whole crew, but then they added Cleo and Lagoona for kicks and giggles or something. And the background in here is the same as every other Scaris pack. Now, I've already unpacked some, so we'll start messing with these. Alright, so as you can see, I have changed my Lagoona's hair. When I first pulled the girls out, neither of them had glue in their hair at all. It felt like Lagoona's had been set because she's got these funny little curls and the ponytail with the octopus sticking right out of the top of her head. And so her hair had been set, but not necessarily glued. And so that was really nice, because I hate glue in the hair. For anyone that cares, these are actually made in China instead of Indonesia. I know that to a couple fans it makes a difference. So these ones were made in China, and so maybe they don't have the glue problem that the other ones do. So we're going to start with the Lagoona, since I already told you that I changed her. So what I did was I pulled her out, and she had this cute little scarf wrapped around her purse, and her cute little webbed fingers tend to get stuck in the handholds, which is sad because the purse is so cute and I just can't live without her cute little webbed hands. The purse is not jelly-like plastic. I don't know. It's tougher plastic, but it does open at the top, which I think is fun. Opens like that. Can you see? It's got cute tentacles on both sides for her arms to go through, and a cute little shelf and pearls dropped in the middle of the tentacles, which I just love for some reason. Can't even stand how much I love the tentacles. She has a scarf with looks like coral and bubbles across it. Very cute. But it was attached to the purse to set her a little bit apart from Cleo, because Cleo's wearing a scarf around her neck. This pink on the scarf matches her lipstick color, but it's a lot darker than the rest of the pink accents in her outfit. Now we'll start with her toes, because why not? So let me pull her off. Now, she has these super adorable high-heeled wedges, and it looks like the actual body, I guess, of the shoe is scale patterned with pearls for the ankle strap, and then across the bottom, if you can see, is an octopus, and you go around and it's got a little smiling face and it's a cute octopus. And it looks like I'm gonna have to paint it so that people can tell. And then on her toes she has cute little blue octopuses that match the rest of her outfit. I guess I'm saying that wrong. It's octopi. Anyway, and her leg fins like normal. I really like her skin. It's always seemed a little bit shiny to me, but maybe I just have weird eyes. Now she comes with a cute little octopus tentacle armband, which is super cute. Love it. I love the pink all over her. Now her sweater, I guess, the pink and black slightly see-through sweater is not my favorite, but it's not attached to the blue dress underneath. So I have grown to like it. It is pretty cute, but she just looks so much more classy with just the blue dress on. This is super cute though. It looks like the stripes are trying to be like coral. And then the dress, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a kind of scaly type pattern on it that it's like iridescent, so when you move it you can see it. Anyway, she does not have her surfer hand, which is fine. It's cute, but you know, whatever. Her necklace is a cute little octopus, the same blue as the blue of her shoes and the blue of her dress, and the blue of her octopus hairpin. Now her makeup is really feminine and cute. She's got these adorable bright pink lips and a subtle pink rim around a blue eyelid. Her eyebrows are purple, but you know, she's Lagoona, so she can pull it off. Now her hair has been taken out, and I did wash it. It didn't need to be washed necessarily, but I washed it because that's just what I do with all of my dolls. I just used a light moisturizing shampoo so that it would remain soft, and it is really soft. It was really soft right out of the box, honestly. But her funny little ponytail wasn't my favorite. So I took out the little octopus, and it's trying to be a pin in her hair right now, but too late. I did notice, though, as I was washing her hair and I pulled out her top ponytail, that she is very sparsely rooted under the ponytail. So it could just be my doll, but that's what happened. And so I was going to let her hair stay down, but the way that it was falling and all that jazz, I decided it would be a little bit cuter and look like she had more hair if I put it up in a ponytail. Alright, so here's the back, and you can tell it's not that nicely done because I'm honestly not professional. Now I'm going to do one last sweep over her outfit and show you just how cute Lagoona really is. I really was very impressed with how Lagoona looks. I feel like sometimes she's the doll that Mattel just kind of throws in there just because they can. And so she's kind of left out in the dust sometimes. So, well, her super cute face, of course. Lagoona's just so cute. Necklace, her cute sweater, and then her blue strapped dress, her adorable armband in that delicious pink color, and then her lovely wedges with the scale pattern and the octopus and the pearls. I can't wait to see people what they do with the shoes, because I've seen people repaint the shoes and they look fantastic. So I just can't wait to see what people do with them. So that is Lagoona. Alright, so we've seen Lagoona and how positively adorable she is, honestly. And so now we're going to pull out the most fabulous, wonderful Cleo de Nile. Now, Cleo's got a pretty plain outfit, I guess. That sounds so mean because she's not plain. But just a very toned down look from a lot of her other dolls. For example, I feel like she had more panache, that's not the right word, more excitement, I guess, with her outfit in, say, Picture Day, which was just barely released last year. But even though it's fairly simple for Cleo, it's still fabulous. So instead of starting at the toes, we'll start with her hair. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but she has voluptuous, wonderful hair, like she normally does. I have noticed that it's a little bit thin, but I am comparing that to my most favorite Wave 1, Cleo, that's, her hair is just really thick and long. Her hair is a little bit thin and it's a little bit frizzy at the ends, but I just haven't gotten around to washing her hair yet because I'm lazy. It does kind of have this wave that was set in because of the straps that hold her hair back in the box, which isn't a terrible thing, but her hair is super straight, and so I'd like to get it like that. She has a fantastic little pin. Oh, I hope you can see that. I'll move back a little bit. It's a scarab, which is really cool. It isn't attached very well, but even though pins are hard to keep in the hair, you could probably find something else, like the scarf. You could put it on the scarf or whatever. You do, whatever. I'm leaving it in the hair because I think it's adorable. Okay, we're gonna take her off the stand. Also, with her fantastic hair, she has these great teal stripes instead of the under color of her last, or her most recent doll, I guess I should say. It's on top and in very thin streaks, but basically all over the head. So we'll just show you the top of the head there so you can see. She has kind of funny little bangs, but they're not glued down, thank the heavens. Her bangs have been notoriously sticky, and so for her to have bangs that are very much not is a great thing. Oh, also, one of the things that kind of made me a little bit hesitant to buy Cleo, I mean, I was pretty much sold on Lagoona because you can fix the ponytail, but she just doesn't have her tinsel. And I know a lot of people complain about it. It does really get in the way and it stretches weird and it gets tangled super easy. But I just felt like it was a lot of Cleo's personality that she would have bling even in her hair. You know what I mean? And that's just the way she was. And so I kind of miss the tinsel, honestly. But I might be the only one on the internet, so don't take my word for it. But she does not have tinsel, and so if that is all of a sudden the Hallelujah Chorus, even better for you. Now, her makeup is the same teal color as her hair, which is great. It looks like she has the teal color surrounding her eyes and then a stripe of brown where her crease is, which is very pretty. She has orangey red lips that kind of match the random orange pieces in her scarf and on her dress. So there's that. Her little diamond is pink, and so I thought that she didn't have it for a while, and then I was pulling her out to do the review and I realized she actually did in fact have her little diamond. It had just changed colors. Her earrings are fantastic. I've always loved her jewelry. They are really tiny, honestly. But they're fun, and they're a fun blue color. If I could paint tiny, I would paint the details on them, but I'm not quite that skilled. They were both very set all the way in. I've had gotten some dolls where I feel like their earrings are falling out when I pull them out of the box. And so it was nice to have her earrings all the way set, and so that you don't lose it as soon as you're ready to play with it or whatever. All right, so next is her fantabulous scarf. Okay, it's very, very, very thin, lightweight fabric, so it can just kind of move, and she can do whatever with it. Earlier I had it in her hand. I mean, it's not really that hard to pose with and do the stock picture of it. I wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite thing, of course. I do miss having bandages all over, but I'm glad they added the bandage scarf so it wasn't like Cleo totally lost that she was a mummy. I know that probably doesn't make any sense. Sorry. So then here's the back of her dress. I forgot to show that on Lagoona, sorry. Just a very basic back, and it's a very basic shape of a dress, which doesn't really seem like Cleo. She kind of seems to have more of a fashion forward, but maybe she's changing. We don't know. She does have a couple random hairs that just fall right out. And so you can, at least on my doll, just grab her hair and pull them gently and they all just come right out. No big deal. It is a little bit sad because her hair isn't as thick as it used to be, but it could be worse. She could have had a terrible cut. She could have, I don't know, whatever. She could have had glue in her hair, and that would have been really sad. And so I prefer a couple hairs falling out to super sticky hair that just never goes away and just keeps getting worse over time. Her dress has this pretty crisscrossed pattern on it. The blue is shiny. The yellow and orange aren't necessarily shiny at all, but I do like the shiny blue. It looks like a basket weave on top of black, and so there will be little ties in the pattern, which I think is kind of cute. She does have a gold ribbon right across just above the little ruffle, which is fun. She's wearing quite a bit of jewelry, actually. She has a gorgeous beaded bracelet in the same blue color as her earrings. That's just really nice and sits wonderfully right on her forearm and doesn't move, which I really like. It kind of bothers me when all the jewelry moves and stuff. Then on her other hand, or other arm I guess I should say, she has these fun little triangle bracelets that don't really move up on her arm, but they sure spin around a lot, which is fun because then whatever. And then on her bicep is this lovely golden cuff, and I like it. I think it's fun. It's just very basic and it's got a little spike. However, unlike her other cuffs, it is open in the back. And so it's not really, it's securely attached by the little rubber band, the almost invisible rubber band. But, you know, I use my dolls for display. For those of us who may actively play with our dolls or have children that play with the dolls, I would suggest leaving the rubber band on just so that the armband stays on. Anyway, but everyone already knows that. Unless you hate it, then you can take it off. Whatever. I've always liked her shoes choices. She's always had fantabulous shoes, but I think she takes the cake with these. First off, she does have another anklet. It's kind of the same bead type pattern as the one on her, her bracelet, but it is gold, and it's like the cuff. It's open in the back, but it's specifically molded to just stay exactly right there, which is just fine because I don't want it going all the way up to her knee. That's great. Now, these shoes are to die for, honestly. They've got these great triangle pattern on it, and very, very beautifully made. It's got a scarab in the blue here, and then it's got beads all the way across and down onto her toes. With sandals, you can't ever be sure if they're really gonna stay on, but these ones have a higher ankle hold, and so they stay on really well. In fact, they're not wiggly at all. I've had some of other doll shoes that are a little bit wiggly on the foot, like anytime you move the doll, the shoe kind of jiggles around. But luckily, her adorable shoes are just fine. Now you can tell that the gold is the base plastic, and then they painted the blue part because there are just a couple little splatters of paint. I don't know if anyone can see those except for me, but I thought I'd point that out just in case. So now we'll actually talk about the build of the doll, okay? Both of the dolls have firm joints, not hard to pose, but they don't sag either. I can put Cleo's foot up, and even with these heavy shoes, her leg stays fine. The hips are tight, which is good. And the neck joints move smoothly in all directions, which is wonderful. Now, I do have to say that I think Lagoona might have one loose knee, but I think she's fine, and I keep my dolls for display. And it does vary box to box, and I know Mattel has really good customer service if you feel that the doll isn't built properly. If you feel like the knee or the shoulder or whatever isn't up to your standards, you want to pose the doll a certain way and her leg just keeps falling back, just email them. They've always been really gracious to me, and I've been kind of bugging them. So, I mean, it just depends, but if you are upset with the way that the doll's joints work, go ahead and email them. So there are the two dolls. I did forget to talk about Cleo's purse in the as I was running through her, so I'll talk about that really quick. So her purse is gold and black. It's got bandage molding on the sides, and then on the front it has it looks like a Nile lily or a Nile reed. I guess that's what it is the reed on the Nile that they made the papyrus out of. And if I said something wrong, message me and I'll add the correction to the video later. So it's got that on the front, and it's also got it in black on the back. But this is fun because it's just it's huge, honestly. This bag is just massive, and it just pops open right like that. And it doesn't have too much room inside. I don't know if you can see that. But it does have a little compartment inside, which is nice. The doll can carry around stuff. Why not? To play with, right? Now, we'll go to the extra accessories that are beyond the normal doll things. Okay, so when you first open the box. There are the dolls, and then I don't know if anyone else can see, but there are 2 cards behind each. There's one card behind each doll, so 2 cards total. So here's Cleo's card. It's got a shot of her and Deuce Gorgon, her boyfriend. He's kind of cut out, but he is looking at the camera, so it looks like he might have been taking a gnome shot or something. It's kind of cute. I thought she kind of looked a little bit grumpy, but then I noticed she has this cute little sideways smile, like she's trying to be serious, but she's not doing so great at it. And then on the back is this group photo, which is not my favorite because all you can see are their heads. And half the reason I love Monster High is because of the fantabulous outfit designs. And I know it's got the Scaris Tower in the back. I don't know if it's called the Eiffel Tower, but it's supposed to be kind of like the Eiffel Tower. Anyway. And so they're trying to all get a group photo with the Eiffel Tower in the back. So, it's cute. Whatever. I don't see anyone missing so far, so that's good. Oh, Katrin, the cute little purple-haired cat girl, is not on it. But she doesn't seem to be really involved in the group, so that's fine. Now here's Lagoona's photo card. And by the way, these are very thick cardboard. Mine are a little bit bent because they were stuck in their cardboard box forever and bent it a little bit. But they are very thick cardboard. They're not flimsy at all. Very shiny. Anyway, and so it looks like a cute little gnome shot with Rochelle and Frankie and Lagoona, and Draculaura got distracted. And then there's the Eiffel Tower in the back again. And then on the back is the same photo as the back of Cleo's. So the group shot without Katrin. Alright, so then they also came with these fun little shopping bags. So they're cardboard as well. Not quite as thick as the pictures, but they are cardboard. They are, folded together. They're not glued. I'm sure you could glue them if that really meant a lot to you. So this one has the scroll of the whole Scaris theme and the Skelet with the beret on. It's cute. Fun blue color that matches Cleo pretty good. Then the other bag has the basic Skelet with the bow on it in the background, and then a big ol' Scaris Eiffel Tower going across in a lovely pink. It is folded as well, and this one unfortunately had a little fight with the plastic. So the handle's broken. Let's just put it that way. They were held in, if you can tell, by just a box of plastic that just held in the bags. Whatever. When you buy it, then you can see. Sorry, I don't have one to open. Hopefully someone will do a review of them actually opening it so that you can see how it worked, whatever. I do want to say really quick that it was not hard to take out the dolls. I've had dolls that are strapped in so much and the tags in the back of their head are just in way too tight, and it's just really hard to get the dolls out without cutting hair or, pulling things. And even though this packaging had quite a few tags, so many tags, I think there were 3 in Cleo's scarf to hold it up against the back of the box, it wasn't particularly difficult. It took me maybe 5 minutes to take out 2 dolls and all of their accessories and keep the box intact, because I keep my boxes. Anyway, so there's that. So we've talked about the dolls, the pictures, the purses, and the random shopping bags, which I think is cute. You know, Cleo probably went to Scaris just to go shopping, and I don't blame her. But we're missing the part that most people were really, really excited about, was the brand new shoes. I don't know if you can see it. So we'll start with Lagoona shoes, since she was first for the rest of the video. Now these are very squishy plastic. They kind of remind me of the squishy shoes that the little kids wear that are sparkly and whatever. They've got cuts in them. They're open toe, and so they look more like beach shoes, honestly. And then it's got, in the wedge, it's got these cute little open bubbles, so you can poke stuff through it. I don't recommend it, but that's what they are. They're very malleable. They mold really, really well. I'm hoping that they mold to her foot really well. I actually haven't put them on the doll because I'm so in love with her pink shoes. So there's her cutie shoes. So anyway, there's Lagoona shoes, and I think they might be a unique design. If I'm wrong, let me know. I haven't been into this for very long. So if they're not a unique design, just let me know, and I will fix that in the video. Thanks. I do know, however, that Cleo shoes are not a unique design. From what I have found out, they are straight from a Create a Monster set. But honestly, I really like them. They've got these cute cats stretching right across the top of the foot, and the tail wraps right up around her ankle and slightly up into her calf. Now they're gold instead of black, like the other Create a Monster cat shoes, because I don't think Cleo would ever wear anything that wasn't sparkly or golden in any way. So it is a little bit disappointing that they gave her these, but they did give her fabulous sandals as her stock shoes, and so can't complain too much. I do know, however, that a ton of people were really excited, at least on the forums that I was on, about these cat shoes, just because they're so fun and they are really different with the cat tail going right up and up the calf. It is cute. So that is that. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you want to get a hold of me, the fastest way is through monsterhighden.com. And I hang out there more than I hang out anywhere else. And it's a really great community of awesome doll collectors and people who just love it. So why not check it out? So again, monsterhighden.com, and I will post my Tumblr link in the comments below. And thanks for watching.